Hey everyone, so this is week 3 of my 21 days of lipstick. If you haven't seen the previous 2 videos, what I'm doing is for 21 days I'm wearing a different lip product every day. And for every day of the challenge I've been doing little video clips. So I'll show those now and then I'll come back at the end and kind of do a wrap up for this week and for the challenge overall. So let's go to the clips. So this is day 15 of the 21 days of lipstick. Today what I'm wearing is another lipstick from Bite Beauty. This is a Muse Bouche lipstick in the shade Nori. So it's just this deep red color. So you can see it here in the tube versus on my lips. It's definitely very intense type of color. I've really been enjoying this. It's very different sort of red than what I was wearing yesterday. That was the Marc Jacobs La Marque lip cream in the color So Rouge, which is a very bright red, or what you'd more think of as the red lip. And this is definitely a lot deeper of a shade. But yeah, I have been enjoying this one. I have a swatch on my hand as well. This is just 2 swipes of the lipstick. So you can see on my lips it's built up a little bit more, but you can kind of wear it a little not lighter, but you can kind of deepen it up based on how much you apply. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. It's kind of surprised me that I've liked some of the darker, more intense shades that I've tried out through this challenge, but I just find this kind of fun. And I like this one. It's definitely kind of high maintenance to kind of work with. I did wear this during lunch, and it does start to wear away towards the inner part of my lip, so I did have to reapply my lipstick after lunch. But I mean, that's kind of to be expected with this sort of formula. It's a very creamy sort of formula. It's not a matte formula. It doesn't completely dry down. So you would expect some wearing away of the lipstick as you're eating or drinking. But it didn't look horrible after I ate lunch. You definitely need to reapply, but it doesn't look completely fall apart and look like a big mess. So I've been liking this one. It's been fun. I love the little Bite Amuse Bouche lipsticks. This, as I said before, I had a set I got over Christmas of 4 different little lipsticks. So I'm trying them all out throughout this challenge. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one today. So that's day 15. So this is day 16 of the 21 days of lipstick challenge. Today what I'm wearing is a fresh sugar lip treatment in the color Honey. So I'll show you what it looks like in the tube. So it's just kind of this nudish sort of shade. I just reapplied it to my lips. So you can see it gives a little bit of color, but it's not overly pigmented. It's more like a lip tint. And I do have a swatch of it on my hand. This is built up a little bit, but it does give kind of a nice wash of color. But it's very close to kind of a lip color, so it's not going to be so noticeable as a color. Some of their other shades show up more on the lips, but this particular shade is a little less intense. But it's more pigmented than something like the rosé shade, which I also use quite a bit. But I really like this shade. I tend to like nude sort of shades, so this one's really great for every day. This is something I have used up a few of these in the past and a few other shades of these fresh sugar lip treatments, so I'm very used to using them. So it's kind of today it was going back to an old favorite. So really like this. The color is kind of nice, just very soft, not too intense of a color. What I like most about these is that they're so hydrating. They just kind of last on the lips really well, and they stay on the lips and just make the lips feel good. So I really enjoyed using this today. And anyway, that's day 16. So this is day 17 of the 21 days of lipstick. Today what I'm wearing is from Benefit. This is the Sugarbomb Ultra Plush Lip Gloss. So you can see it's just this sort of nudish sort of color. This corresponds with the Sugarbomb Box Blush from Benefit. So I just have it on my lips. You can see it gives a little bit of color. It's mainly kind of a clear sort of lip gloss. You can see the swatch, it does have pigment, but the color of the lip gloss is very close to a lip color, so it doesn't appear that colored actually on the lips. And I don't know if you can see from the swatch, but this lip gloss does have a little bit of shimmer running throughout it, so I think it's really pretty. I wore the same lip gloss formula the first week of the challenge in the color Hula, which is more of like their bronzer, so it was like more of a brown type of shade. But what I said with that one is that these lip glosses, they're not sticky, so I kind of like that formula. I mean, I don't know if I have like a particular favorite sort of lip gloss, but these are nice. They feel nice on the lips. They have kind of a fruity scent, which I think is really nice. And yeah, they're just kind of really easy to wear. So I enjoyed wearing this one today. And anyway, don't have much to say about this one, but that's day 17. So this is day 18 of the 21 days of lipstick. Today what I'm wearing is a shade from Makeup Forever. This is one of their Rouge Artist Natural lipsticks. It's in the shade N9 Copper Pink. So you can see in the tube, it kind of comes off a little more red in the tube, but on the lips you can kind of see it's more of a pink shade. I have a swatch of it as well. I would say this type of color, at least on me, is one of the like My Lips But Better type of colors. It's really close to my lip color, and I would say it doesn't, like, it's not that intense on my lips. It's a very good sort of natural shade. I would say this is great for kind of every day, or like great for like work, because it is just kind of subtle. But I like this one. The formula of this is not like, it's kind of on the thinner side, I would say. It's not like a super creamy sort of lipstick, which I think is good, like that sort of formula for more of a natural sort of look. It's kind of easy to apply. I don't think you can mess it up that much. And yeah, I think it was a good one. One interesting thing to note about the Makeup Forever lipsticks is I would say they smell like what I would think of as a traditional lipstick. I think a lot of the lipsticks throughout the challenge that I've used previously, like for instance the Bite lipsticks, have a very like fruity type of scent, but this is just much more what I would associate in my mind as like a traditional sort of lipstick scent. So I kind of find that interesting. I guess they're trying to stay really like traditional, or trying not to have any thrills with these. They just want to have like a basic, here's a lipstick. We're not trying to make it fancy or add these little gimmicks to it. So I can appreciate that. But anyway, that's day 18. So this is day 19 of the 21 days of lipstick. Today what I'm wearing is another lip gloss. This one is from Buxom. This is the Full On Lip Polish in the color Erin. And if you didn't know, Erin's my name, so I'm kind of partial to this lip gloss just based on the name. So you can see it's kind of a pink color. I don't know if you can see through the tube, but it is like a kind of shimmery pink. It has little, almost like micro glitters. I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the swatch either, but I do have it on my lips. So it is a pink lip gloss, but it goes on pretty clear looking, but you do kind of get that shimmer sort of look, which is definitely a look. I don't know if I entirely prefer that sort of look, but you know, I do like these lip glosses in general. They have that kind of pepperminty tingliness to them, which I like. I like the name of this one. I wish it was a little less kind of shimmery, but you know, it was still fun to wear today. So anyway, that's day 19. So this is day 20 of the 21 days of lipstick. Today what I'm wearing is another Amuse Bouche lipstick from Bite. And this is in the shade Pepper. So you can see what it looks like in the tube versus my lips. I actually like this shade. I did use up this same color in the Luminous Cream formula. And I do prefer the Amuse Bouche formula because it's a little easier to manage. The other one was kind of really soft. This is a little firmer, but still being creamy. But yeah, I really like this type of color. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it that well. Like it's not really a red, but I don't know, I think it looks nice. So here's the swatch of it to maybe give you a little bit better idea of the color. But yeah, I really love these little lipsticks. As I've said before in my other videos, I got a set of the Muse Bouche lipsticks for Christmas, like little minis. So it's just been really fun trying out all the different shades. And this is one that I definitely like. I think this is the best sort of like everyday color of the 4 that I have. So I have Nori, which I wore early in the week, Honeycomb, which is more of a nude, and then Fig, which is more of a pink. So this is more of a red, but it's not like a bright red. It's not hard to wear red. I don't even know if it would technically be classified as a red. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Great for every day. And yeah, so that's day 20. So this is day 21 of the 21 days of lipstick. It's the final day. Today what I'm wearing is from Nars. This is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Cruella. So you can see in the tube, and I just reapplied it to my lips. So it's just kind of like a true red color. I have a swatch of it as well, so you can get a little bit better idea of the color. But I really like this product. It kind of is that velvet matte sort of formula. So I like that. It lasts moderately well. I don't think it claims to be long wearing, so it definitely doesn't last through like eating, drinking, but I think it kind of fades gracefully. I really enjoy wearing this one. As far as being a red lipstick, I find that this one, because it's not like super creamy, it's a more of a matte formula, that it's like really easy to work with. It's not that messy, and being a lip pencil, it's kind of in between like a lip liner, lipstick. You can apply it very precisely, which I think that makes it like easier to work with. So overall, I really enjoyed this one, and that's day 21. So I have all the colors for week 3 swatched on my arm. I think that's the best way to kind of compare them all to one another. So for day 15 of the challenge, it was the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the color Nori. So you can just see how much deeper that is from everything else. Day 16 of the challenge was the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment in the color Honey, which is more of a lip tint, not really a lipstick, so just a very sheer wash of color, but still very pretty, I think. Day 17 of the challenge was a lip gloss. This was the Benefit Ultra Plush lip gloss in the color Sugarbomb. This one's built up a little bit, so it looks a little more pigmented than it actually appears on the lips. But again, I think very nice sort of color. I like these sort of nudie sort of shades. Day 18 of the challenge was the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge Natural Lipstick in the color N9 or Copper Pink. So a very like My Lips But Better type of shade, a very natural shade. I would say this one is great for every day. I would say it's most sort of like work appropriate sort of look. Day 19 of the challenge was the Buxom lip gloss. This is the full on lip polish in the color Erin. So just a nice like soft pink shade. You can't really see from, well, I don't think you can really see from the swatch. It does have a bit more shimmer in it, or even like micro little glitters. But that was day 19. Day 20 is another Bite Amuse Bouche lipstick, this one in the color Pepper. And from the swatches, you can kind of compare Pepper to the Makeup Forever one. This one's a little more sheer, this one's a little bit more pigmented, but they're very similar in sort of tone. So very like sort of good everyday shades. And then finally day 21, the last day of the challenge, it was the Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Cruella. So there is all of the swatches. And yeah, I really had fun with this last week of the challenge. And you know, I had fun throughout the entire challenge. It was fun to just use a different lip product each day. I'm always in sort of a panty mode and just trying to use up a specific product, or maybe just a couple of products at a time. So it's fun to kind of experiment, use different things, use everything in my collection. I really enjoyed this. I definitely would recommend this challenge to anyone else who's interested. It's just kind of fun to kind of get out of your comfort zone a little bit and just try out the stuff that you have, and maybe discover some things that you didn't realize that you like that in your collection that you have. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with this. I will link my Instagram down below. I've been doing pictures to correspond with each day of this challenge. So if you want to check that out, it will be linked down below. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found this challenge fun. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.